Hi, this is Payal. I'm the CEO and founder of Justwords, a content-first digital marketing agency. Over the last few years, we've been working with a lot of digital marketing agency owners and marketing solutions providers. And what we've realized is that a lot of people don't really know that there is a solution called white labeled marketing. So today we felt that we should be doing a series on what is white label marketing and how it can help various agencies. I'm very happy to welcome Rahul, who is our GM Digital. Welcome, Rahul.
Thank you, Payal.
And you have been working very closely with all our agency owners and business owners, and very tightly controlling the quality of their work, of their results, and working very closely with every aspect of their business. So you're the best person right now to talk about the advantages and maybe explain how digital marketing solutions can be white labeled and how this can help agency owners. Typically, what are the challenges that an agency faces? Let's start there, because I think a lot of agency owners, when they come to us, they are facing certain challenges. What would you say they were?
So, before we even start with what the challenges the agencies are facing, I think there is a very big question still unanswered to many of the people, many of the business owners, is what is white labeling? Some are very skeptical, that I find. Some do not know the concept of white labeling. Some are still in the nascent stage but not very confident. So I will quickly first try to answer what white labeling is in terms of digital marketing. So white labeling is when a company, or in this case a digital marketing agency, outsources its core work to another partner, outsourcing partner, wherein all the task is being done by the outsourcing partner, but the final output is branded by the parent company's name. Now that is white labeling, wherein in the background someone else is doing the work, but on the final output the name is someone else's. So that is white labeling. It has its own pros, a lot of pros in fact. But before we come to the pros, let's start off with the question that you asked. What are the challenges that the agencies are facing? So the first and the foremost challenge which many agencies based out of India, in locations like US or Europe or Oceania, they face is the cost factor. Now hiring a talent in their own country, in their own region, involves a lot of cost. Now these agencies can outsource their task to countries like India, wherein equally good talent is available at marginal cost. So the cost benefit analysis which they do, they find a huge benefit to their business in that front. That is one of the main challenges which they face and which they can overcome by outsourcing it to a white labeling partner in a country like India.
I feel that there also, I would like to add that when we are also doing the digital marketing servicing, when you're doing SEO, you are not just getting SEO people. You have to have a very good team of content writers. You need editors. You need copywriters to write a certain web page, blog. You need designers to create a landing page. You need web dev guys to make sure that the website is running smoothly. So it's not just if I'm selling SEO services or if I'm doing SEO, it's not just about SEO. It is about a team of people coming together to develop that SEO strategy, because we all know that SEO cannot run on its own. So essentially you have to hire not just an SEO specialist, you need SEO analysts, and along with that a content team, a very good editorial team, a someone who will do the content strategy. Along with that, a social media team, if you're of course including social media in it. You also need, so these are the various kinds of people. You also need operations people to manage the entire operations,
right,
and look into the quality aspect into every account. So that's a lot of people to actually put together as a team.
Absolutely, and if you see, it's a complete package that the client gets when they partner with a white labeling agency. Now, just imagine all the domains that you just mentioned. if the client had to hire individuals in his own office, in his own location to cater to all these services which we just talked about, it would have been costed a fortune to the client. But when the client outsources it, he gets a bundled package at a much lesser cost with multi-domain expertise and most importantly, quick accessibility.
Right, right. And also we have also come across several marketing solutions provider, or we have also come across businesses which are typically in a different business, want to start out with marketing, and they don't want to invest so much in building such a team because they're not aware, they're not sure of what is going to be the ROI of it. So it is much better where you are having a white label marketing partner who is going to be giving you all the solutions and who already has a set team, who's already servicing clients, who already knows what to do. So it's a much easy solution. You can just figure out, it's just plug and play.
Yes, absolutely. And you pointed out very rightly, if the core area of business of the client is something else and he wants to explore into the digital marketing field, now if he has to do it on his own, the first thing that he would require is basic knowledge about that field.
Right.
Now that would require him to invest his time, which otherwise could have been invested on his core area of business. And there we come into the picture as white labeling partners. We have already expert teams with us. The client comes to us, he says, see, we do not have time to focus on this, we trust you, you are the experts, and we jump right in.
Right.
With our years of expertise, with our projects that we have, to our credentials, we analyze the business potential of the client, we analyze the budgetary constraints of the client, and accordingly we design a complete package which actually suits the client requirement.
Right, absolutely. And also a lot of times the client, we also have marketing agency owners who come into us, who talk to us who basically have come to us because they have a lot to handle. So when you're running a marketing agency which is selling SEO or social media or content marketing, you need to also apart from having a team, you also need to look after various operational things, right? You have to figure out whether each person of the team is doing their job, whether the team is productive, whether they are working efficiently, whether the quality is there. So there is quality check everywhere, and you need to figure out, and that's a lot of operational hassle because you might have a great team, but there may not be, you might not have the bandwidth to even look at what the team is producing finally.
Absolutely.
And so you're one way, you're totally stretched thin. You are, as an agency owner, you're looking into getting business, you're talking to clients, you're closing deals, you have to pay for for everyone's salary. There is invoicing to be taken care of, there are HR issues, there are hundreds of things. So this also, we've seen a lot of times that this has helped people stay away from the operational chaos, and you can just absolutely focus on your core business. You can focus on sales, and while we just take care of the entire operational aspect, everything at the back end gets sorted. You don't have to worry about this. You only see the results, and you know that this is working, and you get you're able to see live that what is getting done. You need not even worry that how the back end team is working. You have everything at your fingertips while you are focusing on just closing clients. That's a great solution.
And one more important aspect of, a beneficial aspect rather of outsourcing to a country like India is for a client who is based in the Europe or in the US, by the time,
or Canada
for that matter, by the time they start their day, particularly for US and Canada, we already have completed our day. So one day's task in advance. And for European countries, we already have completed almost half day's task in advance. Right. So they can outsource to us, and they see the benefit of tasks being done in advance so that they can focus and commit the deadlines to their clients accordingly, because they will have a clear picture that by when the task would be completed, and they can be at their peace of mind that the deadlines would be met because we are hours ahead of them.
But I feel that one of the biggest advantages, what do you think, Rahul? I think, white labeling gives agency owners a huge benefit in terms of costs. That is one of the major things that we have seen. While we give you a particular set of costs to, from our side, you can add your own margins to that, and you can put your costs, and that gives you already know what your costs are every month, and you don't really you know what your cost is going to be, so you can obviously add a certain whatever the number of percentage, I mean whatever percentage you want to add, there is a profit there. So what do you think about that?
Outsourcing to India has always been beneficial for clients based in European and US region because of the cost factor. Now imagine hiring a talent in the US with the same capabilities, same expertise against hiring a talent in India. It would definitely cost the client a fortune. Now outsourcing to India, client saves on the cost, client saves on the time, and also very importantly, client benefits from the continuity of business. Now let's say there is an in-house resource the client hires. Tomorrow he falls ill, he does not turn up to work. Will the business stop? It should not. But yes, there would be a dependency on that person. Now when they outsource to companies, to white labeling partners like us, we always have a contingency plan just to ensure that the client's business is running.
Right, right. And also there is also the factor that there are, apart from the teams themselves, there is a lot of tools that is required to run an SEO agency. Here you're already getting those tools together, you're getting the team together, and these teams and these experts are, we are continuously trying to learn better. We are exploring, experimenting, testing, and that's one of the, I mean, I think we are already getting a team which is at the best of their working ability. So I think if you have to, and also one very important factor I think is it helps your, there is continuous support for your business, because if you tomorrow getting 10 clients, we have the flexibility, and we can offer you scalability as well. So there's this definite amount of flexibility, scalability which we've been able to offer our clients. Today you have maybe 25 clients, tomorrow you have 50 clients. You have to go, if you're running your own internal team, you have to go and hire, you have to, and hiring an expert, we all know today is very not easy at all.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So but here you only have to tell us, hey listen, I'm adding 5 clients, and we already have the bandwidth, we create that bandwidth, we get in those people. So that's another huge worry taken off your back.
The first thing which you rightly mentioned is the access to the tools. I'll cover all the points over there. Now, everyone knows that digital marketing is based on many tools. We need to check many tools to ensure that the performance is up to the mark. And individually subscribing to those tools again is a very cost intensive matter. Now when clients outsource to white labeling partners like us, we are working at scale. We are working with many clients. So for us, the accessibility to those tools is far easier and cost effective as compared to the clients.
Absolutely.
And also the scaling up factor which you mentioned. Yes, because we are continuously in that process wherein we are adjusting to the client requirements, and we have been in this industry for years now. So we are always prepared for the either scaling up, scaling down, adjusting, modification, anything. We are always on our toes to get that thing into place.
Right.
So that headache rightly taken off from the client's head. If, let's say, as you mentioned, that if from 30 clients he goes off to 35 or 40 clients, now the scale jump is all of a sudden for the client, but for us it's a mundane practice, to be honest.
Right.
So that is of course there. And yes, since we work with many clients, it's not just one client that we are working with, we have to be constantly updated on the latest trends and practices in our business. So let's say tomorrow there is a Google update. Now we would be in utmost urgency to get to know what that update is, because it will after all affect n number of clients working with us. So we will update ourselves, and accordingly each client working with us will get the updated versions of us, as against your resource going, then learning something, then coming back implementing. The turnaround time is also more without the guarantee of performance.
Right. Yeah, I think that more or less sums it, and I think one of the reasons why we've seen so many white label partnerships work is because there is a certain amount of trust that we've been able to build with clients, And I think we, as a partner, we are really invested in making sure that your business works, and your business increases. The clients that you service, we don't really want to always charge. I mean, money here is not the biggest factor. We are more interested in helping your business grow. And that's one of the reasons that why we've been able to help so many agency owners or marketing solutions providers or other business owners in growing their business and offering more solutions to their clients, because I think somewhere we are interested in helping them grow, rather, making sure that what are the opportunities, letting them know what are the opportunities, that this is how growth can happen through our various services like SEO, like content marketing, like content writing, like social media, we like web development. So whatever you need, we give it to you, but we also tell you what is the best that can happen, like how can your client grow finally. That's something that we have to take care of.
Yes, in any relationship, trust is at the base of it. It's the foundation on which the relationship is built. And yes, when we are in different geographies, the breaking of the trust is very easy.
Right.
And there it becomes very challenging for us to keep the trust going, because otherwise the businesses won't survive. And how do we keep that trust going? Through the performance, through the results,
And through communication.
through communication, open
Right.
and honest communication at each stage. And I feel while we have done that over the years. That's why we have a long history of clients who have stayed with us and are still working with us for years now.
Right.
And they are happy.
Right.
There have been instances, I remember discussing the other day with you, wherein clients have briefly moved away but then come back immediately to us because they found the difference. Because we take the word partners literally. When we say we work as partners, then we do work as partners, not just as your outsourcing company.
Right.
So we help you at every step, with everything, with every decision, to help your business grow.
Right.
So that's what we differentiate ourselves from the others.
Right.
And also when we are in a partnership, it's like you grow, we grow.
Right.
We grow, you grow.
Right.
So we take that into every action, every words that we speak, every activity that we do. And I think that has made the difference for us, and clients see that.
They can see through good work,
Right.
always. And I think that's the continuous legacy we've been carrying forward, and that's why we have such a good
Right.
relationship with our partners. I think we've covered a lot in this session about white label marketing services and how it's helpful for different agency owners. We'll be continuing this series and hopefully explaining more about how it can be helpful for all of you grow your business, hopefully. And in case you have any queries, please reach out to us, and please continue to keep watching us on this series. Rahul and me will be joining us on this agency series. Thank you so much for joining us. Look forward to meeting you all again. Thank you.
Thank you.